Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. And as we kick off our round, we got a par 4 right in front of us. Now let's smash this ball into that fairway and get things on the go. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. Here we go. Let's let this one go. Second shot here on the first. Oh my, you almost got that. And this shot's around 145 yards from the pin. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Here's his look for birdie. I think this one will go left to right. Oh. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. And that's gonna drop, and that'll win the hole for you. And you're one up on your friend after this first hole. We're teeing it up on the second hole now. Ooh, this one might be a little too much. Nicely played. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Here's a putt from 17 feet out. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Going towards that hole. So good. And for him, this will be for the birdie. And he's got that one to go in the cup. And that hole's halved. We got a third hole par 4 coming up here. Let's do it. Unlucky. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Okay, this is in the light rough. This shouldn't be too bad. The swing was a little off kilter. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. Oh my goodness, you almost pulled it. Looking at a 10-foot putt here. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh, almost. Back to all square if they sink this putt. Okay, you're conceding that putt. Your opponent will win the hole, and we're just going to move on with the lives.
All because my shot hits a trampoline in the rough and goes all the way across the fairway.
And it's a par 5 for the 4th hole.
How do they get these physics?
Looks like this one's in the fairway. bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. And look at this, just striped it off the tee. Really nice swing. Here's your second shot on the fourth. Hopefully this sticks to the fairway. And that'll just barely make its way into the first cut of rough. Okay, 230 yards. Let's see what this fella does. Bunker coming up. Yeah, we're in the green side rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. Oh, is this gonna go? Oh, that would have been sweet. Okay, let's see if he can get up and down from here. Okay, he's got this one for birdie. And now you're left with this putt to have the hole. That shows some resilience. He birdied this one after a bogey on the last. Well done. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And now we saunter onto the tee of the par 4 fifth hole. All right, let's send it. Nice. Here's our second shot on the fifth. That's safe. And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. This might not be enough out of the rough. Let's see how this shapes up. This is his third shot.
And sand shots are way too easy in this game.
Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh,
Unreal.
all right. This one's from 14 feet away. Looks like a right to left break. And the putt drops, and he's out of here. And this is your look at par. Okay,
Like on the
that hole's gonna
fairway,
be halved.
the ball comes to a roll on the orange side hill lie. It was the only orange spot on the entire fairway, probably. And the ball
All right, par four
stops
for us
on
the sixth
the
hole.
side hill lie, but doesn't roll to the flat. It's like the physics are so bad.
All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Nothing wrong with that.
And again, it stops on the slope.
Here's our second shot on this sixth hole.
Look at this. How does the ball grip on a side hill lie and not roll down to the right there?
Good work there. Great shot on the approach. Okay, this shot's about 145 from the pin. And now this from 13 feet. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Oh! And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. And I think this one's going left to right. Boom, and that's your fourth birdie of the day. You're one up after that one. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the seventh. Ooh, maybe we can get a kick left here.
How is this going so far? The club was rated for
All right, let's see how he does.
But yet it flies a mile past the rating.
From here, who knows what could happen, but I'm eager to find out. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Oh, no. And if this putt drops, we'll be at all square again. All right, that drops on in there. He's going to win this one. And we are all square after that hole. Okay, par 4 for the 8th. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. This one needs to hold on to the fairway. All right, just barely into this first cut. You should be okay here. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. Nice shot. Another green in regulation. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it. Well, let's see what happens for this fella in the bunker. Okay, he needs this to save par. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. And as that drops, he'll scribble a par down on his scorecard. All right, drop this and you'll go 1 up on your opponent. And as that drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day. And you're 1 up for the match after that one. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. All right, we'll take that. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. And here's our second shot on the 9th. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. He's got a long putt here. I don't know what's going to happen. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Oh, so close. Comes right down to this. Let's sink this putt, win the match, and head into that clubhouse. And the match is over.
Good games.
And you have won, finishing the match at 2 up on your opponent. Good work. Congratulations. And with that, I say goodbye. See you next time.